Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
And good evening. Happy Friday. The grind is over. We're here. It's the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Friday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I'm your host, the one, the only Philly Pete, and we are live on 12 Ounce Sports and every other streaming network out there that you want to do it. Stream platforms, whatever it takes, social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. I'm here. I am live with you all, as always. It's Friday evening in the East Coast, 6 o'clock in the East, 3 o'clock out West. Wife is still working, so I had to bring down the laptop. All right, work down here in the kitchen. You know, the kid's watching her shows. She's good to go. But, hey, listen, what can I say? Those Braves last night, that best bet, what is going on? Really, I want to take a step back. First off, before I talk about the loser Braves, hope everyone is getting safe from work or getting home from work. I'm getting my entire – see, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week at work. It's been busy. All right, but hopefully everybody's getting home from work safe on this Friday, okay? Get your drinks started. Let's rock and roll, man. Hopefully you all getting home safely, you know, beating traffic. Or if you're home, tune in to me. Or if you're still in the car, tune in to me. I'm here, baby. Let's go. I have a best bet. For tonight, I also have one lean. So we'll do one best bet, one lean. One is a dog. Okay. Haven't decided, but I have my two plays, though. One's a best bet, one's a lean. One of those two, like I said, are dogs. So hopefully you all are having a wonderful week. Like I said, the grind is real. The grind is absolutely real. We made it, and it feels great. It feels good to, you know, it's the weekend. We're off for the next couple of days. Got some yard work to do tomorrow. It's all good. Gonna chill, play some college football 25 tonight. DM me your gamer tag. You know, I got the PS5. But it's also cross gen, so that's cool too. So let me know. I'll be on that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So Braves. What is going on? That was an awful. Not only that, but you know, they were up 1-0, down 2-1. They fight back to basically lose, and in a terrible fashion too. How do you misjudge? Like he should be cut off that team. How do you misjudge a fly ball in your direction? You're a professional athlete, and you are way off. My gut says that he had money in the Mets, but it's just a terrible call, terrible way to lose that best bet. This is the reason why the Braves are trash. Can't stand them. The Mets are now 30-15 in their last 45, having a hot second half of the season. Braves 5 in a row. You know, terrible way to lose the best bet. I'm telling you, it was just brutal, absolutely brutal. Not sure what's going on with the Braves. I'm fine with that. I could care less. But I mean, that best bet was a brutal loss. It really was. On a the ball went over your head. Simple as that. Like you're a professional athlete, man. You've been in the league for years. Like, come on. Like, you can't misjudge a ball. That's silly. It's sad. It's absolutely sad. So, anyway, we're going to move on here. All right, we're going to move on to the NBA. All right, Olympics start Opening ceremony is today. Very cool. Like looking forward to it. USA plays tomorrow in basketball, so that's always fun to watch. Now, Charles Barkley, does he rebound after what's been going on with the TNT with the team at TNT? He might pull for the new job. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's just I love that crew on TNT. Shaq, Kenny, Chuck. I mean, like it just goes on and on. It really does. It really does. Nuggets add, like I said, Russell Westbrook is on a minimum deal with the Nuggets now. Steve Kerr calls Team USA. It's time. He raises their intensity. I think this is probably one of the best USA teams in quite some time. I feel like I really do. Knicks and Tibbs get a 3-year extension. I'm not surprised. Most players when they see a coach get extended, they're like, oh great, here we go, like another 4 or 5 years with this guy. But I really do think that this Knicks team is special. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe it's because they had the Nova Knicks with them. But this team is so star-studded with Villanova players, I should say. But I think they're content with the squad they have. They have a great roster, and they get along. And I'm pretty sure that all the Knicks players in the roster get along well with Tibbs as well. And I think they're very okay with that, really. It's great. They have a lot going on there in New York. Knicks fans should be happy, and I expect them to make another deep run in next season. All right. Kevin Durant practices, big collab. He's set on games debut. Now, if I had to redo the NBA draft, Reed Shepherd's my first pick overall. And it's not even close. Alex Sarr, terrible performance. He would probably be middle of the pack in the first round. But again, if I had to redo the draft right now, Reed Shepherd is my first pick. Yeah, and I like him to win the Rookie of the Year. I also I like Zach Edey as well. Maybe take a flyer on Bronny. But if I'm being honest, I mean it's probably gonna come down to Zach Edey or Reed Shepherd. And I love Reed Shepherd. I really do. I think the Rockets have something very special with him going on in the future as well.
I'm going back here.
Okay.
I'm going back here.
So the kid had an awesome day at school today. Like I said, she turned 3. She turned 3, and she's just been on fire with going to the bathroom. Like she doesn't have to. I get a good report today. I picked her up. My Fridays I'm done early from work. I get done a few hours early. Let me hold you. You want to sit with me? Okay. I get a good report. Okay.
I have to go.
And
See?
did you go to the potty by yourself?
Yeah.
Today? See? She could do it on her own. She didn't even ask her teacher that she had to go. She just went. She really did. It's crazy. This kid's growing up way too fast. Enjoy every.
I'm the frozen.
Okay. Enjoy every moment with your kids, man. Really. All right. We have on Thursday, August 1st, we have our very first preseason NFL game, Hall of Fame game. We're here. We are inching closer to football season. Houston, Chicago, I can't wait. Who do you got? Over-unders at 33.5. These preseason games are crapshoots, but it's football. I lean Houston. I lean the under, but we'll get more involved later on. Again, I don't really bet on much when it comes to preseason football. I like to save my units. I do until a later time. But hold on one second. I actually have somebody at the door. Hey man, you can leave it there. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Okay.
I'll do it again.
Sorry. It's a Friday. Delivery. Not cooking this weekend. Well, actually not cooking tonight. So that's that. We're not cooking tonight. It's Fridays, man. Like, who wants to cook on a Friday? I sure as hell don't. My wife cooked all week. I I cooked last week. I mean, she's starting to kick some ass when it comes to dinners. I love it. Gives me a break a little bit, so that's cool. Okay, Houston, Chicago, man. I can't wait for preseason football. We're here. Tua Tagovailoa, richest deal in Dolphins history. QB1, man, snatching a huge deal. You want to get down?
Yeah.
Okay. Good girl. Mommy should be home soon. You know, I mean, to be honest, he does deserve it. He does deserve it. He does deserve it, man. Okay. He does deserve it. He is great. He has great wide receivers. I mean, what can I say? He deserves it. So hopefully all goes well with that. Okay. All right. Browns, Deshaun Watson looking to block out all the noise. Browns, you know, we'll see what they can do in terms of making noise this year. You know, she you know, absolutely. I think I'm all ready for that. Baker Mayfield, he's ready to dig his feet in with the Bucks. Listen, man, this Bucks team smoked my Eagles in the postseason last year in the playoffs. You know, the Bucks, that division is the Bucks to lose. Really, the Panthers, I don't think they're ready. All right, I really don't think they're ready at all for to make that step above. All right, if there's any competition, maybe the Saints, but I still don't like the Saints whatsoever. I don't. But the Bucks, man, I just really do think that the Bucks are that team this year. I really truly do think that the Bucks has a shot. And you know, you can look at the Falcons to wrap up that division in the NFC South. The Falcons, you know, they could potentially have a nice season this year. I could see it. Defense not so much, but I feel like their offense has definitely improved. You know, Drake London, I think, should have a better year. Kyle Pitts, I feel like, is ready for a breakout year. You know, Bijan Robinson, second-year player out of Texas, he's a top 5 player in fantasy this year. They're going to give him everything. They're going to load him up, handoffs, and when it comes to in the backfield, when it comes to passing. I mean, he can do it all. You got Kirk Cousins now at the helm. I think that I really do think that offense is going to be special this year. Defense, not so much. That's what's going to be their question mark this year for Atlanta in order to win that division. I really do think that this is Tampa's division to lose, really. They got the offense. Okay, Rashad White, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, you name it, Baker Mayfield, and their defense is really good too. You know, they are good. They are good, that defense. So we'll see what happens. You know, Saints, they might be 500. Panthers, they'll probably be like 5 or 6 games below 500. I don't think they're ready yet, but they have a better roster than last year, I'll be honest, and a little bit more help for Bryce Young. So we'll see what happens there. Russell Wilson, once again, sidelined with calf issue. I'm telling you, man, Fields, he's going to get a chance to start. Justin Fields, this could be his offense that he's going to be running this year. Really, Russell Wilson's older. He's getting injured more. I mean, I feel like this is Justin Fields' chance. I really do think he could refresh here with Pittsburgh. Lamar Jackson out once again with an illness. He's been dealing with this for the past, I don't know, I guess the past 2 weeks now. And I feel as though it's more than that. I think it's more to that. He came back yesterday or Wednesday. He came back to the practice field, only practiced for an hour, and then he was out, and he couldn't take it. Something's going on. You know, it's kind of, you know, I know he's a tough SOB, but I feel like something else is in the background. I know something behind the scenes is going on there in Baltimore. I'm not really sure what's going on, but unless if he's like seriously ill, you know, maybe go to a doctor or something. But I feel like something is more to this segment than what it's making out to be. Really, I do. So, but that's really it in terms of the NFL. I mean, you know, Tua is the big headliner today. So, you know, I feel like that's great. It's good for him. Denver Broncos. Is it going to be Bo Nix? Is it going to be Jarrett Stidham? Or is it going to be Zach Wilson to be the Denver starter? I do think I had a couple questions about. I had people asking me. You know, I mentioned the 3-headed so-called quarterback horse in Denver, and a team that's projected to come in last place, let alone have the first pick in the draft next year. Who would start? Well, you know, I feel like Zach Wilson, he didn't have much of a tenure in New York. Stidham, you know, he could, but I feel like you drafted Bo Nix at that position in the draft for a reason. All the other quarterbacks were gone. You're desperate. Desperate measures call for desperate money. Desperate money calls for desperate measures. Sean Payton was desperate for a quarterback. He gets Bo Nix. I truly think that Bo Nix will get the nod. At the end of the day here, they have nothing to lose. They're not going to win the division. And they're probably going to be the worst team in the NFL this upcoming season. Just stating the truth here. But that's how I feel. I think Bo Nix should get the start there in Denver. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give me a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, we'll talk MLB, best bets, and much more. This is the Friday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Friday, Freaky Friday, Fantastic Friday, Fabulous Friday, whatever it takes, episode of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I'm your host, Philly Pete. We're live, of course, on 12 Ounce Sports and every other streaming platforms out there, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, you name it, I am here. I am live with you all for the next 12 minutes. All right. Don't forget to hit up mybookie.ag, promo code 12 Ounce Sports. Listen, man, it's a great site. If you're trying to make some money, if you're trying to bet a little bit, if you're in the itching mode, like the mood to bet a little bit, mybookie.ag, use that promo code 12 Ounce Sports. That's 12OZ Sports. All one word. They'll match your first deposit as well. And yeah, hey, listen, if you're trying to if you're betting on the Olympics, some basketball, some curling, some archery, whatever it may be, mybookie.ag has streaming out there where you can basically watch what you're betting, which is great. Again, Iceland soccer, Norway soccer, curling, India cricket. I mean, whatever it takes, the randomness they have to watch. You can't watch it at home. Okay. I mean, otherwise you're going to hit up a third-party site, but there's a lot of pop-ups, a lot of possible viruses. Trust me, man. MyBookie.ag is the way to go. Okay. If you want to watch live sports, it's streamed there as well. Okay. No interruptions. It's a great website. Get some money right now. MyBookie.ag. Use that promo code 12 Ounce Sports. And BetUS, betus.com, promo code 12 Ounce, 12OZ. Once again, they'll also match your first deposit as well. So there you go. A couple good sites to hit up. It's fun. This is great times right now. You can bet on the Olympic sports. That's cool. You got baseball in full force. I mean, NFL preseason's coming up next week, man. Next Thursday. I cannot wait to just kind of give out a best bet for that. It's nothing crazy, man. Like quarter units, if that. Like nothing insane. Like really, but it's fun. Like we're getting football back. Fantasy football is right around the corner as well. My first draft is in 3 weeks from tomorrow. It's a little too early for my liking, but it's a live draft, and it's for the last 10 years we're always in person drafting. Beers are flowing, drinks are flowing, kegs are flowing. Food's flowing as well. I mean, it's a great time whether we're down the shore sometimes we do it on the beach. But it's fun. But then you grow up, you have kids, you have a family, you get married. It's tough to do it. So I know a couple of the guys are going to be doing it via Zoom. So, but for the majority, I think 75% of us are getting together for it. It's just a matter of who can make it or not. You gotta revolve it around the family now. That's just how it is. So the 17th of August is going to be my first draft, as early as it is. Just hopefully I don't draft, because it's an auction keeper. Right now I keep Josh Allen for $16, and I'm still debating on my other two. You keep up to 3. So, but I drafted Josh Allen for $1 when he was first drafted in the NFL, and you can make an extension. You can max him up to 5 years. So this is my last year with Josh Allen, and every year it increases $5. So that's cool. So I Josh Allen for $16 right now, which is cool. Not sure how the offense is going to be, but he's still going to be that guy, the gunning sort of quarterback that will give you, and it's 6 points a touchdown too, which is a lot, which is a lot for a league. I know most leagues are 4 points, but my leagues are 6. Interceptions are -1 or -2. I mean, so, but that's who I have right now. I'm still debating. I have McCaffrey out there. He was $57. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him for that much, but I'll see, because the rest of the roster is just so-so. I mean, I won the title last year because of George Pickens and Amari Cooper, but other than that, I mean, I'm not really sure who I'm keeping. Just still thinking about it. So right now I'm keeping Josh Allen for $16. So that's my first draft coming up. It's crazy. And then it's just full force. It's full force at the end of August. So, but we're right around the corner. I'll give you guys, when it comes to fantasy football, I'll give you guys daily fantasy lineups on the show here. I cannot wait for that as well. I want to get back in the hype of doing that. Best bets in the NFL, who I like. Just like best bets in baseball, spread, money line, whatever it takes. You'll be getting that a lot. And, of course, college football as well. This is what this show is all about. It's a capping. It's a gambling. It's a betting show. Okay, and then just wait until hockey gets in full effect. That's my specialty. That's my specialty sport. I have VIPs climbing up once again, reaching out. They're getting hooked up for a flat fee for the entire season and playoffs. People are already hopping in for next season with me. And I have all my VIPs from 6-7 years ago, when I first started capping NHL, grandfathered in, and they're ready to roll again. So reach out to me if you're interested. I have probably the best flat fee when it comes to cappers out there in the NHL. A lot of people out there will just they're too expensive, and they'll try to flat out hustle you. So that's just how it is from what I see everywhere. I mean, I probably have the best package on Twitter. So I mean, if I'm being flat out honest with you, so reach out if you're interested, and we'll get rolling. All right, MLB. Here we go. Phillies. They made some. They got outfielder from the Baltimore Orioles in exchange for Sir Anthony Dominguez and Pache. To me, I feel as though and he's batting .255 with 3 home runs. He was a All-Star last year. At the beginning of the season, he was batting unreal. But I feel like this was a move that he could be an everyday player, with Marsh. This is more for – he's a lefty, so this is more for, when right-handed pitchers are against us, have him in the lineup as a lefty, so that'll always help. Still looking for that relief pitching help as well. We need pitchers. We really, really do. Orioles, they keep going. They get Eflin from the Rays, so Orioles, they get another pitcher for the rotation, so Zach Eflin goes to the Rays. Tampa losing not only Eflin, but they also lost Arozarena as well, going to the Mariners. The Phillies were linked to him. I was hoping we could snag him, but the Mariners need bats. I've been stressing this out on my show. They're only good for pitching. They don't need any pitching. The bats is what's worrisome, and now they are 1 game behind in the division. But the bats are worrisome if you're a Seattle fan. Julio Rodriguez not having the best year, kind of slumping off after that sensation that he had last year. I mean, I feel like he's kind of been quiet. You need an extra bat. Arozarena is good, and I feel as though that's a good acquisition for the Mariners, and hopefully that wakes up all the Mariners' bets, in terms of for the future, and hopefully for a postseason spot or even in the wild card. Simple as that. Angels received good news on Trout. MRI comes back clean. Dodgers deal Paxton to the Red Sox for minor leaguer. Mariners, they get a right-handed pitcher in Garcia. They send some prospects to the Jays. So Mariners are probably the biggest hits right now in terms of the trade deadline. Early, and I love early trades right now. So Mariners have got Garcia. They have Arozarena. Orioles have Eflin. It's like a little Phillies reunion. You got Pache, you have Sir Anthony Dominguez, and now Eflin. Phillies, of course, getting Hayes from the O's. Brewers closer Williams on verge of season debut. Diaz, he's activated from the Rays. So, there's a lot to do. We have a lot of stuff, even over the weekend. Like, the weekend's going to be packed. It is going to be packed with trades, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about and who the Phillies get as well. Best bets. All right, let's do it. I'm going to go. This is a dog play. It's also my best bet for tonight in the MLB. Texas, Toronto. I'm going to go with the Texas Rangers here, ladies and gentlemen. Plus 110 on the money line. A little bit of value. A 4-game sweep off of the lowly Chicago White Sox. I feel as though that was going to happen. But, just be a lookout right now on the Texas Rangers this weekend. They're heading up to Toronto for the weekend. They're ready to make a move in the AL West. They started off slow last year as well, just to get into the postseason barely, and they ended up being your World Series champions. Deja vu? Yes, I'm feeling it. Andrew Heaney on the mound. 1.61 ERA last 4 starts. He's been sharp and definitely trustworthy tonight as a dog. Blue Jays, I don't think they're going to go anywhere. They're going to keep all their players for the most part from what I'm hearing, but they're not making any moves right now. They've been slumping. They lost another series against the Tampa Bay Rays. And now you have Kikuchi on the mound with a 6.11 ERA his last 11 starts. Ugly pitching matchup for me tonight in terms of Toronto, and the fact that Texas is still a dog with a better pitcher and a better lineup. To me, this screams dog tonight. So my best bet for tonight is going to be the Texas Rangers money line plus 110. What can I say? That's all I got to say. Really, that's all I got to say. Blue Jays 46-56. They're done. They ain't coming back. So I just feel like this is a good run for Texas right now. They won 5 in a row, and they're one game under 500 now. So, and on top of that, not only is Heaney kicking ass with a 1.61 ERA, but he's won 3 of his last 4 games in that span. And he's only allowed 4 runs total in those 3 in that time. So Rangers money line plus 110. And then I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Phillies as a lean tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A lean minus 160. It's juicy. That's why it's not my best bet, but it is a lean. Okay, this is going to be a fun series. It's going to be a brutal stretch. It's a gauntlet for Phillies. They have the Guardians, and then they have the Yankees all at home. But this is going to be a gauntlet of a stretch for the Phils. So let's see what it's all about. Obviously, we've been slumping, but we are 37-16 at home. Guardians are 28-26. Chris Sanchez on the mound for the boys for the Phils with a 1.50 ERA at home, and have won the last 8 home starts. I love that spot there. Ben Lively, 5 home runs in his last 4 starts. I just feel like his ERA is higher, 5.07 in his last 7 road starts. People are figuring him out, and however, Philly right now is 8-4 in their last 12 at home. So I want to take the Philadelphia Phillies as a lean tonight at minus 160. But my best bet is going to be the Texas Rangers money line at plus 110. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I'm out of time. Hey, I'll be tweeting this out. I know the Phillies game starts shortly, and then you have the Rangers game starting not too far after that. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Have fun. Crack a couple beers open, and let's enjoy the weekend. Take care, and good night.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.